time we saw a terrible, terrible, hideous sight with Mose, our residential cartoon villain character. Yeah, Mose is kind of cartoon villain, honestly.
Sorry, as long as we're in Vatican, I'd like to go see His Majesty.
Oh, really? How come?
Oh, you're right. Yes, let's go.
Now, to be honest, at 45 minutes, there's going to be a little bit of an odd part.
I can mention this locket in front of Natalia.
Luke, we're leaving now.
Yeah.
Of course, she'll go with you. I do kind of wish you told her, though, buddy. Oh, well, I guess.
Actually, I kind of want to meet with His Majesty alone.
Alone?
My, what's wrong? Is it something we shouldn't know about?
Not exactly.
You're such a bad liar. Just tell her.
Yeah, they noticed.
Guy!
Truth is, Natalia, he's got a letter of a personal nature from Emperor Peony.
Yeah, totally.
But why hide it?
This is highly confidential. His Imperial Majesty is considering making you his bride.
Oh, wow. Well, it's all trying to have to wait 2 years.
Me? But I've got Luke. And Ash, too, I suppose. Oh, what to do?
The age consent and Aldrich, funny.
Natalia, you can't have both. No fair.
Yeah, besides, I'm pretty sure Tyr likes Luke.
Anyway, he asked that the letter get to your father without you knowing.
Now I understand. Very well. I'll be waiting here.
Now how long are we gonna keep up this bullshit?
Thank you for understanding. Well, Luke, shall we?
I love this.
Huh?
She just grabs him by the arm.
To go alone.
Now, don't be stubborn. Let's go.
It's hilarious as they're both gonna carry Luke off. It's hilarious. Look at that. That's amazing.
Then we're coming too. Right.
To find out what's really going on. Tally's being suspicious, guys.
Hold on. Guy, Jade, Annis, fine. Tyr?
I'm sorry. It just kind of happened.
It's that locket you found on Mount Roneal, isn't it?
Yeah. I guess you noticed.
You're pretty bad at hiding things in line.
You were standing there staring at some locket you found looking like somebody just died.
He's right. Sometimes one just can't help being curious.
Yep.
Hmm?
Just don't tell Natalia.
Talia's gonna find out and she's gonna wring your neck.
What's going on, Luke? I don't see Natalia with you.
We sent her packing.
Your Majesty, please take a look at this.
This is...
I don't know what Natalia
Oh.
looked like as a baby, so I thought maybe Your Majesty could.
Here, final things on Natalia.
This is Natalia. I'm almost certain of it. Where did you find this?
On Mount Roneal, at the spot where we and the God Generals were caught in that avalanche.
I think I've seen that before. I could have sworn that Largo.
Oh.
Are you sure? Well, Largo is about the only possible candidate, but
Yeah, he would be. Oh.
I hear that Natalia's
Largo's her
childhood witness
father?
is away on leave.
Ooh. Could this mean Largo could be her father?
I hear she's now working for Aster in Macedonia. Try to speak with her.
yes, Your Majesty.
Do you plan to tell Natalia?
We know it's not Ash. He used
Your
Luke's age.
Majesty,
Make no
how it
sense.
is.
I don't know. Perhaps
Think
it
is
would
too
be
young.
best to tell her.
Just is
But
too
if it
weird
is
and creepy.
indeed Largo.
We'll report to Your Majesty again once we have a solid answer.
And plus, I'm pretty sure Dis has the hots for Jade, so. Rita, no, hell no. Greta, no. So yeah, Largo is the only candidate.
Luke, what's with all this Your Majesty business? It's unlike you.
Well, I'm just a replica.
Oh. Luke.
Oh, don't be foolish. You're still a nephew to me.
Yes, sir.
This is quite a surprise. To think that Natalia could be Largo's daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing is sure yet.
Why don't you ask
It's
Largo?
so hard for her if it is true.
Next week, Largo, why don't you ask him?
So, are we going to Macedonia? Be careful. Natalia will catch on eventually.
What about that score performing illicit readings? How about we tell her we heard the score was headed for Macedonia?
nice. Natalia should go along with that.
But we're going to have to tell her sometime, right? She'll probably be really hurt.
We'll tell her in time.
Yes. It's hard to face one's own blood as an enemy.
Yeah. Tell other main characters that. You included, Tyr. You included.
Natalia has a fragile side to her that makes me worry.
And Tyr doesn't, Luke? Don't be silly. Tyr also has a fragile side. Come on now.
All this heavy talk is really getting me down.
Well, like, sure it's depressing. Yeah. You'll look gloomy when you go outside. Talia will catch on. Indeed. Life has its ups and downs, after all. But it's Largo. Then what about Tyr? Yeah.
Oh yeah, Commandant's your brother, isn't he?
Now's not the time. Such thoughts. We be calm and rational. Yeah, after all, it's not the truth. It's not us, the truthful hurt, it's Talia. Yeah. I like that Jay brings it up. And Tyr also is going for something like that.
Welcome back. So, what did Father have to say?
Oh, he talked about how you had Ash and all.
Ash? So Father is thinking of Ash and me?
Yeah, the one that you grew up thinking was your cousin.
But then you...
I guess she's not really blood, but...
He said Ash or me, either one.
More importantly, we heard that traveling scorer has headed to Chesedonia. We're already going in that direction. Let's follow it.
Yeah. You better go.
I see. Perhaps he'll move straight on to Malkuth from there.
Yeah. Maybe.
Perhaps we could delay our report to Teodoro until after Chesedonia then.
Oh man, no man has to wait a long time.
Sure, of course.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's see what we find in Chesedonia.
You're an amazing liar, Colonel. Your smile hasn't budged.
Oh, I assure you, I'm crying on the inside
Jade.
wracked with guilt. Uh-huh.
Oh man.
Yeah, that should be up to you, right? Ash has a zillion wrinkles from the hard life. Look at the zillion wrinkles
We're walking around. Yeah, it's Tully, apparently. Her father will choose who she marries. That's what this is about.
Whatever floats your boat.
It's more like wrinkles from getting mad at stupid chicks like you. Wow. So, which do you like, Natalia? That is, you can't expect me to answer that. Well, I like Luke. Just say it, man. Besides, it's father that will decide, not me. It's a bummer. It'll be Ash anyway, don't worry about it. Not me. The arrangement was with the original Luke. Oh dear, she's talking like that. Nobody said anything about that. Besides, perhaps I don't like either, Luke or Ash. Huh? So what, guy then? Or maybe you Colonel? Hey, stop teasing her. Look how troubled she is. Boo! That is what girls always talk about. Sure, if the writing staff is a bunch of sweaty neckbeards. Sure. Sure. As a grill myself. No, it's not. Maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe. The squirrel will actually be here.
That's
Oh.
quite a crowd over there. Let's take a look.
Suppose if we snuck off now to ask around, Natalia would be pretty mad, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Luke, wait. Something's odd here.
What is?
Who desire a reading of the
Oh dear.
score, follow me. All who come shall have a reading.
Oh, that's not good.
Looks like our lie has become the truth.
Yep. Be careful about saying that out loud, buddy.
Hold it right there. The Order of Lorelei has called a halt to all score readings.
I don't think they care, Alice.
That score is a fake. That hurts, Dennis. From now on, it won't be the old Order of Lorelei reading the score.
Uh-oh.
The score will be read by the new Order of Lorelei and its glorious leader, Phone Master Mose.
Sounds terrible.
Ion. No. You're.
Yeah, sink.
Sink. So you survived too?
There go our last hopes for at least one casualty among the god generals.
Sheesh.
I imagine it's true then, that Van survived and assimilated Lorelei within himself.
It might be. Well, actually, it's very likely.
If you know that much, shouldn't you be looking for the jewel a little harder? You all haven't found it yet either. If no one finds it, we keep the upper hand.
We can't let that happen.
Brazen as ever, I see. Sink, what's this new order of Lorelei? What do you mean by Phone Master Mose?
Didn't Mose tell you? Our darling little traitor?
I wasn't working for him because I wanted to.
Easy. I'm not carrying that dead weight Mose around for kicks either. Now, as I was saying before that interruption, all who want score readings, follow me.
Stop right there.
We want to know the score. Yeah, he's right.
But Annis, please let me go. You of all people should understand.
Oh dear. That's... wow, that's mean.
Don't forget, fighting with me means fighting with iron.
It's pretty good voice work to switch between voices that easily.
That bastard! How cruel!
Annis, you can't let it get to you. Sink and Ion are completely different people.
She's right. Just like Luke and Ash are different people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm not letting it bother me. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine.
You don't seem fine.
Annis, don't push yourself too hard.
I'm not pushing anything.
Natalia, would you take Annis to the bazaar or somewhere to cheer her up a bit?
Anne's gonna be mad at you.
The rest of us will go speak to Aston to alert him of the traveling scorer.
Certainly. Annis, let's
Yeah, let's take a walk.
Damn, you're good, Jade.
Yes, but Ennis looked angry at being used as the bait.
Oh, that's fine. She'll be okay.
Jade will take responsibility for that later. But she was really depressed.
Let's set aside responsibility for the moment and go see Aster.
Yeah. Ennis has left the party. Talia has left the party. They will not get any juice or candy or treats.
Attention to any and all scorers coming through the area.
Alright.
Please do. With that out of the way, might we? You'd like to speak with Natalia's nanny, correct? I'll call for her.
Just one clap and he gets the right person immediately.
Goodness.
Wow.
If it isn't Master Lou.
There's something I'd like to show you.
This was buttocks.
The guy you screwed over.
Barak?
Meryl's father. He was Sylvia's, my son-in-law.
Could you tell us a little bit about him?
Barak used to work as a guard for a caravan that traveled across the desert. His closest friends used to call him the Lion of the Desert.
Aww.
He was a big man with a big heart.
Lion of the desert. The black lion.
Yeah.
His large stature.
There's little doubt.
So where's this Barak person now?
I'm afraid I haven't seen him since my daughter Sylvia passed away.
Thank you very much. That's more than enough.
Oh, this lady's a bitch. Just saying.
If there's anything else I can do for you, don't hesitate to come by again.
There they are. Right, Largo's probably one of my favorite god generals, to be honest. One of them.
Oh my, that was fast. Did you pass along a warning to Aster?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, more or less.
Luke, I want a full report later.
I
I know.
Sure thing, midget.
Sorry.
You're weird. Why should you apologize and not the Colonel?
Phew. Appreciate it.
Oh.
What's all this about?
Jade's amazing.
Really? Well, in any case, this new order of Lorelei business is worrisome.
Let's go talk with Grandfather.
Which means
Remember, Jade always appreciates
right?
it.
Nice. I love that town.
Oh, really?
Phone machines. Phone machines. There's no need to react like that. Anyway, let's get moving.
Guy, you're obsessed. Well, we're back with us. The anchors. Yeah, New Order Lorelei. Mm-hmm. Because people are obsessed with it. Not yet, but unfortunately, the next episode after this, there was a big problem. To the point that it didn't record at all. And I, once again, didn't feel like going back and playing all over again. Namely, because I did quite a bit of things. Not too much, though. Just the next dungeon. I did completely. I saw a couple scenes after it. As well as fought the third sword dancer. Yeah. Which sadly you won't be seeing me fight the third sword dancer. I won first time, and I kind of cheesed it. I used the strat where you set up Tyr, Jade, and Annis to cast arts only. Annis using Bloody Howl, and Tyr and Jade bombarding Sword Dancer with magic. And I controlled Guy in order to run around circles around Sword Dancer, which meant he was constantly focused on Guy and just spinning in circles. And then, well, he was cheesed and beaten really easily. It was the easiest fight with Sword Dancer. And if you want proof, well, you'll see in my next episode. But the original next episode doesn't exist. I'm sorry. It didn't record. It didn't save. And I really just didn't have it in me to re-record all that. Plus, I don't even think I had to save anymore. However, I got the scenes from the next dungeon. Just the scenes and some skits. I got those. And I'll show them off. I got it online. But I'm not showing any of fighting or anything like that. Just cutscenes. So the editing is going to look different. And look a little different.
I can't even tell what's going on right now. The things just keep changing. And changing. We keep playing catch up when we don't have a clue about anything.
This is still me, though, right now. We know to get ahead of the God Generals. Somehow we're playing catch up forever. Our lack of information certainly puts us at a disadvantage.
Would the key of Lorelei turn things around? You could free Lorelei if you had that, right?
Indeed. Looks like the God Generals intend to create a replica continent. Then destroy Lorelei once it's complete. So if we free Lorelei to the fog belt, their plan will fail. But that will leave us at a disadvantage. They have to do... All they have to do is burn us from using the key. But we have to stop the replica plan until the miasma. And free Lorelei, too.
Well, it's a good thing you've got Eris here to help you.
Forever.
Yeah, it's Scream.
I see. The first order of business is to restore the Order of Lorelei. Leave the order to me. I'll pull something together centered around the
After the very first scene of the dungeon coming up, it will switch over to... So sadly, I'm going to skip a lot of a really cool dungeon, unfortunately. Because I just want to show the cutscenes. That's it.
Mo's mentioned an Eldrent. Do you have any idea?
And technically not even all of them, but the ones I don't aren't really important. Just the important ones. And a couple skits.
The only Eldrent I know is the name of the glorious
Now,
land of ancient Hispania.
and since it was such a small bit, that'll be all you're getting.
I'm afraid I don't know much about Eldrent.
I mean, it could have been, because I wanted most of the video to be my own original gameplay. That's what I wanted. And it wasn't just tiny little sections that were corrupted. Because the last time this happened, I was just able to cut out teeny little sections and still use my own gameplay.
There are spots at which they're being expended at an astonishing rate.
But I didn't just want to upload someone else's. I didn't want to do that. So I added to the end of this episode.
One is an
Next dungeon
location
scenes.
near the 6th Sephiroth, but an investigation team found nothing.
Just so most of it is still mine.
We're currently in pursuit of a second site now.
Now, there will be proof that I have this Sword Dancer 3 beaten. Because the next actual episode, Luke has it equipped. Sword Dancer 3, the weapon you get from him, is equipped. So, you will see that. So don't worry about it.
There's no other way to put it. For whatever reason, its position keeps changing.
Sorry for talking over to you, Duro, but, you know.
Could it be some mobile facility? A ship or a carriage?
I don't know.
It's even better
But it
than a ship or carriage.
more than a ship to expend this many 7th phonons.
Is there no pattern to the movement?
That's currently being looked into. We do know that it's traveling around the ocean.
Maybe an island? That'd be cool. Even better.
Giant object traveling the ocean, huh?
A Silent Hill style like island.
The only peacetime application of that many seventh phonons would be Thaumaturgy.
That'd be amazing.
This is most disturbing.
If you think so, Jade, then it probably is a facility for Thaumaturgy.
Let's search the ocean as thoroughly as possible.
Probably best we could do.
Something big moving in the sea? There it is. Even the largest of them only reach around 30 meters. They're small for something giant moving to the sea, you know?
Well, it could be anything, really. Oh, we're gonna see this soon once we got Alea City, actually. So, right on that. Yeah, I'm not reading this skit. No. Sorry, folks. Look at that. You can see it right away. Right away.
Hey, is that island moving?
A floating island? That's physically impossible.
Yeah.
That island?
Jade, we were just talking
I feel
about
like
it.
I've seen it before.
Ow.
Shall we land and take a look? We may find some clue down there.
It just might be the facility consuming 7 phones
Yeah, let's go.
that Grandfather was talking about.
Alright, time to go.
I'm sure I've seen this place before.
Is this the Isle of Ferris? It was crushed in the tidal wave after the destruction of Hod.
Yes! It's the island across from Hod.
The Isle of Ferris?
It's a really nice island.
It's an island from the Hod.
There's once again, we're going to talk about the architecture here.
It had a lot of trade back when Hod still existed.
Even Kokuma took inspiration from the architecture here.
But even hit by a tidal wave, how could solid land become a floating island?
Yes. I can't imagine it's a natural phenomenon.
Definitely not.
Which means there's some trick to it. Let's keep looking.
Yeah. Maybe.
I've got a bad feeling about this. Keep your eyes open.
Oh yeah, keep your eyes open, alright. Yeah, originally this was the end of this episode, but... now it's not. Still me right now. But don't worry, Sword Dancer's weapon again. You'll see next time. Kind of sad you get to see me cheese him, but you could see anybody cheese Sword Dancer if you really want to, that badly.
The door closed. Oh no, it's a trap. There's enemies.
This is where my gameplay ends. Okay, lower level than me. Kinda. Alright. It's a nice place.
There's someone here.
That voice. Annis! This is my special place. You can't just come barging in. You're not welcome here, Annis.
Ferris is your special place? What do you mean?
This is where I was born. My family all died in the flood.
You were born?
Mommy Liger saved me. I was so lonely.
Oh.
Man came one day and invited me to join him. He stopped Ferris from sinking and made it into my own private ship. Van and the others have visited several times. They said they'd make this our base.
So this was my brother's headquarters.
And most likely a facility for Famicry.
Mm-hmm.
If you're talking about a replica machine, then yes, we have one. We need it. After all, Van promised he would recreate my whole city.
That's nothing but an illusion. Replicas aren't your family or even a replacement.
No, you're wrong. Look at Luke. He's a replacement for Ash. Ion understood me. He even helped Van. The only reason Ion changed was because Annis took over as Phone Master Guardian.
You're wrong. Master
Dear me,
Van
poor thing
tricked
doesn't
you.
know.
Luke, be quiet. But you betrayed him, Annis. What, are you saying you want that duel here and now? My mediator Largo will decide the place. You can wait to hear from him.
Fine.
I fought for Ion and for Van.
Run away.
But now Ion is gone. I'm going to get revenge. I won't lose.
Poor Ariana.
What a fool. She doesn't even realize she's being used.
I feel for her.
If what Arietta said is true, then we can assume that this is one of Van's facilities.
Yes. Let's keep looking. Is that all right, Annis? Yeah.
Man.
This is Famicry? Impressive. Such a large-scale endeavor operating even now.
So, this is where they're making the replicas.
Oh dear.
Amon and the others may have been made here too.
Let's shut it down. Perhaps that will help ease the expenditure of 7th phonons.
Right. I don't think this world needs any more replicas. Even with just me, it's already one too many.
Luke.
Luke.
Stop. Why are you doing this? Why do you oppose the birth of our brethren?
We will all be given a new place to live upon the heavenly plane.
Do not interfere.
Are all of you okay with that? It's not like you were born because you were wanted.
You're wrong. We were all born because Mose wanted us.
If you say so, Mary. But once your heavenly plane is completed, your originals will all be killed.
Why should we care if those who don't accept us are killed?
That's barbaric. Without those originals, no replicas could be born.
So, now that we have been born, why should we stay beholden to the originals? Luke, you could learn a thing or two from them.
What?
Confidence. That's
Yeah.
why Ash gets mad at you. That's why you have trouble with Emperor Peony. You lack confidence.
Call it a will to live that borders on arrogance. You had it once. You would call us arrogant? Yes, I would. And someday, your own words may be turned right back at you. I wonder if you'll be able to say the same thing then.
Uh-oh. That can't be good.
No! Mose has moved ahead with his plan without us.
Oh, no. Oh, gee, look at that. Reminds me of the final dungeon of Shadow Hearts 1. Like rising out of the ground. You can play Shadow Hearts 1, that's very familiar with that. The final dungeon rising out. And yes, that is the final dungeon. Indeed.
This cosmic advance will become a new stronghold. Behold the dawn of the new order of Lorelei. All hands begin preparations.
Sheesh.
I shall bring prosperity to all the cauldrons in fulfillment of the storm.
Okay, cartoon.
What's going on? What is that?
Mose, you promised us a place on the new Hod.
The new Hod? So that's Hod? What are we to do?
We go to the site of our covenant, the Tower of Rem. Surely Mose will come for us.
But the
these
navigational
poor
equipment was
fools.
destroyed
Poor
with the
fools.
Thaumacrief facility.
We'll eventually drift ashore if we follow this current. We'll walk from there.
Agreed. Spread the word.
Sheesh.
They're gone. What should we do? Do we just let them go? Can't imagine Mose taking them in.
Well, if it were me, I would certainly cut them off. As long as he has the data, he can make as many replicas as he pleases.
I suppose so.
So they're simply to be abandoned?
In all likelihood. Though I doubt they'll realize that for a while.
They still believe in Mose. So is that island in the sky really hot? If so, then that would make it the replica land that Van envisioned.
I guess we'll find out when we get there.
Yeah.
It seems risky. But you're right.
Okay, let's ask Noel to take us up to that floating island.
It flies out like Shadow Hearts 1. Ha. This is such a lovely place. Kind of gives me Silent Hill vibes. Too bad. Skips are gonna look different too, by the way.
I can't take you any closer. I can't break through the planet storm's protective barrier.
Oh no.
Wait, does that mean we can't get near it as long as the planet storm is active?
Nope, we can't.
There's nothing we can do. Let's head to Grand Kokma. The military is keeping the hot data at their headquarters.
Understood.
Thank goodness I'll be back to my
What do we do if it
game at
really
that
is
point.
Van's replica land up there?
Well, we do what we can. That huge thing floating in the sky is hard, impossible. Even assuming it's a replica, he knows claw-like anti-aircraft devices. It must have been created some time ago. Presumably, they created the defense system underwater and used the Sephiroth to raise it. Sephiroth? Would haven't those lost power or collapsed? The Sephiroth itself is a replica too, remember? Wait, if they replicate other areas, including the Sephiroth? Yes, dear. What you're thinking is exactly what will come to pass. What will happen? It would be difficult to explain. Let's wait until he actually comes. Either way, there's nothing we can do about it right now. Do you think he is going to come back again? No, I doubt it. Oh, how do you know that? The unusual phonons I had felt countering him. Are there battles with him? Yeah, I talked about Sword Dancer, by the way. Is this skit after you beat him? Third time. You won't see me fight him. You'll see the sword next episode. Likely. Yeah, this is how the skits should look, by the way. Yeah, this is how they should look. Well, Luke vanished. Luke was never seen again. See you guys next time. We'll be back to normal. Take care.